Find center and radius for this particular first one. 3x square plus 3y square minus 8x minus 10y plus 3 is equal to 0. What would be center here? Can we do minus x quotient by 2 comma minus y quotient by 2? We can't do that because x square quotient, y square quotient is not 1. So first we have to make it 1. So I am dividing with 3 both sides. Dividing with 3 on both sides. Now this is in general form. So center would be minus x quotient by 2. Minus x quotient is minus 8 by 3 divided by 2. Comma y coordinate would be minus y quotient by 2. So this is 8 by 3 by 2, which is 4 by 3, comma 5 by 3. And what is radius for this? That is root of center x coordinate square plus center y coordinate square minus constant term. What is constant term? 1 or 3? Yes. Is constant term 1 or 3? Respond.
1.
1. All right. So we calculate this, we'll get radius. Okay, next. For this one, straight away I'm writing what is center. Center coordinates. Second one. Minus x quotient by 2, that is minus sine theta, comma, minus y quotient by 2, that is minus cos theta. What would be radius for this? Root of x coordinate of center square sine square theta plus minus cos theta whole square. That is cos square theta, sine square theta plus cos square theta minus constant term. So that would be root 9, which is 3. All right. So C. Now see, they have given a circle equation. They are saying this is a circle equation. So what can I comment about lambda value?
Lambda is 0.
Because xy term should not be there, lambda is 0. That means the equation becomes 2x square plus 2y square minus 4x plus 6y minus 5 is equal to 0. So from here, you know what to do. Make x square quotient, y square quotient 1. Means get it in the general form. Once we get it in the general form, we can find center. Center is minus x quotient by 2, comma minus y quotient by 2. Radius would be root of x coordinate of center square plus y coordinate of center square minus of constant term. So we calculate this, we get radius. I hope this is clear. Okay, so very basic question. I'm moving on to the next one. Yeah. So y is equal to 2x plus m is diameter to the circle. What has happened here? We have a circle. Y is equal to 2x plus m is diameter of the circle. So y is equal to 2x plus m is a line, right? Y is equal to mx plus c10. It's diameter of the circle. To find m, what is required? See, you know circle equation. That means you know center and radius. Yeah. What can be done? If you find center, right? If you find center, diameter should pass through center, right? That means diameter should satisfy center coordinates. Using that, we will get one equation and only one variable m is there. So one equation, one variable we can solve. Right? What is center in this case? Minus x coefficient by 2, comma, minus y coefficient by 2. Center is minus 3 by 2, comma, minus 2. Center is this. Y is equal to 2x plus m satisfies C, center, which is minus 3 by 2, comma, minus 2. Substitute over here, you will get the answer. That means y coordinate is twice of x coordinate plus m. So what is m value? Which is 1. Simple, right? Next. Find the equation of circle which passes through the point 1, comma, minus 2, 4, comma, minus 3, and whose center lie on the line. Okay. So how do you find, you have a circle. and this circle is passing through 1 comma minus 2 and 4 comma minus 3, and whose center lies on this line? Center lies on this line means, okay, so we have center here. We have one line, let's say like this. Let me draw like this. Okay. This center lies on the line 3x plus 4y is equal to 7. 3x plus 4y is equal to 7. All right. That means 3x plus 4y is equal to 7 is diameter. Okay. How do we solve this particular problem? Two methods are there, right? First method and very simple one. To find any circle equation, right? We have two strategies to find circle equation. The strategy is either you need center, radius. Try to find center and radius. Circle question means always we have to ask two questions. Okay, let's find center and radius. Once you get center and radius, you have circle equation. That is one method. Another method would be get three informations regarding the circle, or get 3 points through which the circle is passing through. Okay, or three informations. Right? Actually, center and radius are also three information. Radius is one information, center x coordinate one information, center y coordinate another information. Okay. Why three informations are required? Because any circle equation would be in this form. How many unknowns are there? G, F, C. Don't say x and y are unknowns. Okay. Circle equation will be in terms of x and y, right? And coefficients should be constants if I need a circle equation. So G, F, and C values, if I know, that means I know the circle equation. To find G, F, and C, three unknowns, we need three informations. All right. So with three informations, make three equations, three unknowns. You solve for G value, F value, C value. Then you will get equation of the circle. Even in fact, if you write like this also, x minus alpha whole square plus y minus beta whole square, central form. Alpha, beta are center coordinates is equal to r square. Here also three informations. One is alpha, another one is beta, another one is radius. So basically we need three informations to get three equations to solve three unknowns. Okay, this is first method. Did they give three informations? Yes. A circle passing through point A, that is one information. Circle passing through point B, that is another information. Center of the circle lies on this line, that is third information. Three informations are given. How do we make equations? Let's assume circle equation to be, let's assume circle equation as x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. Okay, but circle passes through point A. Circle is passing through point A. That means what? A coordinates will be satisfied by the circle equation. So what would be the equation of the circle in this case? 1 square plus, sorry, what would be the equation we'll be getting in this case? Substitute 1 comma minus 2 in circle equation. 2g into 1 plus 2f into minus 2 plus c is equal to 0. So this is 5 plus 2g minus 4f plus c is equal to 0. This is first equation. Circle also passes through point B. Okay. So by now you are getting the idea. It passes through point B. Point B coordinates are 4 comma minus 3. So this is my circle equation. It is passing through point B. So you'll get one more equation, that is 4 square plus minus 3 whole square plus 2g into 4 plus 2f into minus 3 plus c is equal to 0. So that means this is 25 plus 8z minus 6f plus c is equal to 0. This is my second equation. What is the third equation? How do you get third equation? What is center of the circle? If I assume circle equation like this, center would be minus g comma minus f. Center lies on 3x plus 4y is equal to 7. That means center coordinates would be satisfied by the diameter. Like this. So we get minus 3g minus 4f is equal to 7. This is my third equation. So three equations I have. From here, we can solve and find g value, f value, c value. Yes. Do you know how to solve? Subtract first equation, second equation. C will be eliminated. You will have one equation in G and F. Right? First one. Okay, let's do second one minus first one. Second equation minus first equation. What do we get? 25 minus 5, that is 10. 8g minus 2g. 6g minus 6g minus minus 4f. And C is 0. So
20, right?
yes, correct. You are right. It is 20. So using this two, I can find G value and F value. Correct? Using elimination method. Whatever, we can find G value and F value. Once I get G value, F value, I'll substitute in this first equation. I'll get C value. So that means I'll get G value, F value, C value. Then I'll plug in this. That means what? We are getting circle equation. Is it clear, the method? Three informations are given. Using that, frame three equations, solve three equations to get G, F, C. Then we have the circle equation. This is method one. If it is clear, I'll go to next one. What, Vishwak?
Yes, sir.
Nikhil?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, so then what is method two? Okay. Method two is again same. Ultimately, I want to find center and radius. Then I can use central form. Okay. What they have given that all right. So let's delete. So okay. 3x plus 4y is equal to 7 passes through center. That means this is one diameter. Okay. And this is passing through 1 comma minus 2 and it is passing through what is that 4 comma minus 3. 4 comma minus 3. Okay. So one important note we are writing, that is if any 2 points are given on the circle, that means indirectly you know one diameter. All right. What I'm saying, any 2 points on circle, if you know, that will give us diameter of the circle, one diameter of circle. How is it? See, in earlier classes, we would have studied that. Okay, if I have 2 points A and B, and I have center. From center, if I drop perpendicular to AB, chord AB, what does this foot of the perpendicular do? That will bisect the chord. Correct? M to A distance, M to B distance is same. And we have studied this property as perpendicular drawn from center to any chord bisects the chord. Okay. So we can think in this direction also. Let me take AB like this. AB chord. There is midpoint to this. And if I draw a line perpendicular to AB and passing through that midpoint, don't you think that should pass through the center? Okay. Meaning, what did we understand? If I pick a line passing through midpoint of the chord and perpendicular to the chord, definitely that will pass through center of the chord. Okay. So that is perpendicular bisector of any chord passes through center of the circle. So I'll find perpendicular bisector of AB that will pass through center of the circle. So that means I get one diameter. The green line is one diameter, red line is another diameter. Intersection of two diameters will give me center. Once I get center, once I get the coordinates of the center, using center and one point on the circle, I'll find the distance between these two. I'll get radius. All right. So what is the strategy? If you know any 2 points on the circle, join the 2 points, you will get one chord. Perpendicular bisector of that chord definitely should pass through center. So that means perpendicular bisector of any chord will be a diameter of the circle. All right. So here one diameter they have given, one diameter we will find. Now we have two diameters. They will intersect at one point, that is center of the circle. So we'll find point of intersection, that is center. Once we get center to A or center to B, we'll calculate distance, that is going to be radius. All right. So how to find perpendicular bisector of AB? Know how to find line equation? All these things you know. How many of you know how to find line equation on all these things? Do you know this? Okay, because last year you have done. What is slope of AB? What is slope of AB?
y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x.
Y2 minus y1 divided by y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So what is that? What is this? This is minus 1 by 3. Can you tell me what is slope of this green line? It is perpendicular to AB, right? So
3.
for this line, slope will be 3. Why?
m1
If
m2 should be minus 1.
Very good, very good. If I have two lines, one is m1 and m2, and they are perpendicular, then the product of the slopes is minus 1. That means one line slope is minus 1 by another line slope. That means negative reciprocal. All right. So if suppose let's say this line slope is 5, the other line slope is negative of the reciprocal. If this line slope is 1 by 3, other line slope is negative of minus 6, negative reciprocal. So slope of the perpendicular bisector here would be negative reciprocal, that is 3. And what is midpoint of A and B? Let's find midpoint of A and B. What is this point? Midpoint formula, x1 plus x2 by 2, right? 4 plus 1 by 2, 5 by 2. y1 plus y2 by 2, minus 2 plus minus 3 by 2. That is minus 5 by 2. So what is perpendicular bisector of AB equation? Equation of perpendicular bisector of AB. Okay. Yeah, you know slope and you know point. You can do this. Y minus y1, y coordinate of the point is equal to slope times x minus x coordinate of the point. All right. So basically, what is this? I'm writing directly. So after manipulating, we get 3x is equal to 10. Okay, manipulate this, we get 3x minus y is equal to 10. All right. Okay. So that means this green line equation is 3x minus y is equal to 10. Now, can we find center coordinates? Center is nothing but point of intersection of the two diameters. Find their point of intersection directly. Subtract what you get. Y coordinate.
17 by 5.
Subtract, no? 3 will come, I think. 3x cancel. Minus 5y is equal to 3 coming.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Minus 5y is equal to 3. Y is minus 3 by 5. So what would be x? Minus 3 by 5. 10 minus 3 by 5. 47 by 15. Is the calculation right? Just set calculation.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then what would be equation of the circle now? So finally, equation of circle would be x minus x coordinate of the center square plus y minus y coordinate of the center square, y minus minus 3/5 is equal to radius square. Radius square means distance between C and A whole square. Distance between C and A will be what? 45 divided by 15 minus 1 whole square plus minus 3/5 plus 2 whole square. Radius square, distance square. So this would be our final answer. Is it clear? Logic? This is final answer. We just have to simplify it. Okay. So in this point, one important thought process would be if they give 2 points on the circle, join the 2 points, take perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular bisector of any chord passes through center. So given 2 points on circle gives us indirectly diameter of the circle. All right. So okay, let me ask one more question then. Can you give me how to solve this? Explain idea of for this particular problem. Find equation of circle passing through 3 points. Okay, I'm taking simple points 0, 0, 3, 0, and 0, 4. Don't want to make it complicated. Right? How do we solve this problem? 0, 4, it's 5 also we can take. First idea would be what? Simple 3 points are given, 3 informations. So you take circle equation like this. X square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. Passes through 0, 0. Substitute 0, 0, get one equation. Passes through 0, 4. Substitute that, get one equation. Passes through 3, 0. Substitute it, get another equation. 3 equations, 3 variables. Solve them, you will get circle equation. That is first method. Second method. Anyone? Second method. What can be done?
So
Yes.
two chords perpendicular bisectors passes through C.
Yes, correct. This, you take this line's perpendicular bisector. That will pass through center of the circle. And you take this chord's perpendicular bisector. That will also pass through center of the circle. So AC line segment perpendicular bisector, AB line segment perpendicular bisector, both are passing through center of the circle. So you will get 2 diameters, solve the diameters, you get center. Once you find center coordinates, what can be done? Center to any point you can take on the circle using distance formula, find radius. All right. Is this clear? Perpendicular bisectors of AB and AC, they are diameters. Once you get diameters, solve them, you get center. Once you get center, use any point on the circle, find radius. This is another question. A circle has radius equal to 3 units and its center lies on the line y is equal to x minus 1. Find the equation of the circle if it passes through 7, 3. Right? What informations are given? There is circle. In the circle, center lies on the line y is equal to x minus 1. And what is radius of the circle? That is 3 units. And the circle passes through 7, 3. All right. So again, we see 3 informations. Generate 3 equations, solve them, we'll get the answer. All right. Okay, take circle equation like this: x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. Now let's, what information we can write from here? Radius is equal to 3 implies root of g square plus f square minus c is equal to 3. That means g square plus f square minus c is equal to 9. That is first information. All right. Second information, circle center would be minus g comma minus f. That satisfies this equation. Y is equal to x minus 1. So y coordinate, that is minus f, is equal to x coordinate minus g minus 1. So multiply with minus on both sides, we get f is equal to g plus 1. That is another information. Third information, 7 comma 3 passes through the 7 comma 3 is a point on the circle. Circle passes through 7 comma 3. Substitute 7 comma 3 in this. In this, substitute 7 comma 3. 7 square 49 plus 3 square 9. 49 plus 9, that is 58 plus 14g, 2 into g into 7, 14g, 2 into f into 3. 6f plus c is equal to g. All right. So 3 equations. Again, what should be done? Solve the 3 equations. We'll get the answer. All right. First, what can be done in this question? You can remove f by substituting g plus 1 in both the equations. Okay. In first equation, third equation, put f is equal to g plus 1. So you get 2 equations which contain only g and c. Then add these two to eliminate f. Eliminate c. All right. What I'm saying, substitute this in the first equation, you will get something like this: g square plus g plus 1 whole square minus c is equal to 9. And here you get 58 plus 14g plus 6f. F is g plus 1 plus c is equal to g. You got 2 equations, right? You add them, c will get cancelled. You will have equation only in g. From there, find g values. Okay, that g value substitute back here. You will get c value. Okay, once you get g value, you also know f value, right? Use this to find f value. So you will get g value, f value, c value. All right. Shall I go to next one? Fine. The new student, is he understanding? Just Jeshitesh, or yeah, it might not be pronouncing the name clear. Yeah, yeah. All right. So let's see one
Sir, I
small
got G value as -2 and -9.
g value as -2 and -9.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then we take first case, g value -2. G value -2 means what is f value? G plus 1. G plus 1 is -1.
-1.
Using that, we get c value. Okay. C value
Yes,
also, I think it is coming -4. Huh? Okay. It comes -4, I think. Then let's take case 2. G value is -9. That means f value is what? G plus 1. That is -8. From here also, we find c value. Okay. So satisfying these conditions, how many circles are there? 3 circles are there. All right. Sorry, not 3, 2 circles, right? This is one circle. This is also satisfying all the given conditions. This is second circle. It is also satisfying all the given conditions. All right. How is it? How would be the exact diagram? Anyway, this is not required. I'm just saying. Hmm. Okay, passing radius 3, right? This is 3 units. Center is minus g comma minus f, right? 2 comma 1 is center of one circle. Another circle minus g comma minus f is 9 comma 8. Okay, maybe something like this. Now what has happened? Both the circles are lying on the line y is equal to minus x minus 1. Is it, sorry, y is equal to x minus 1, I think. Y is equal to x minus 1. Both are passing through the point 7 comma 3 and both are having radius 3. So like this, there are two circles which are satisfying the given conditions. One circle has GFC values like this, another circle has GFC values like this. All right. Algebraically, we solve, we are getting two circles, two cases. That means two circles. That means geometrically also same thing should be happening. X square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. Now I said this is, any circle equation will be like this. But for this radius is what? Root of g square plus f square minus c. What if g square plus f square minus c is negative? Okay. That means, suppose if I have a situation like this, x square minus 2x plus y square minus 4y plus 15 is equal to 0. Let's say we have something like this. For this circle, if we find radius, root of x coefficient, center for this would be 1 comma 2, right? So if I am calculating radius, you know how to calculate radius. You are getting root minus 10. That means what should we understand here? If you write it in central form, you are getting like this. You are getting something like this. Is there any value of x and y which will satisfy this equation? Something square plus something square. Can it be negative 10? Can this happen? Can this be negative 10? That means what? This will never happen for no matter what value of x and y you put in. That means there is no point which is satisfying this equation. All right. That's why we are getting radius as imaginary. Sorry, radius as non-real. So if radius is root of negative, then we say the circle is imaginary. Imaginary circle. Imaginary circle means there is no circle itself. How many points are there on the imaginary circle? How many points satisfy this equation? 0. Okay. No real point lies on the circle. We are calling this also as circle only, but the circle we are saying it as imaginary because no point is there on the circle. Because no point is satisfying circle equation. All right. Next, one more thing. What if g square plus f square minus c is 0? That means what if radius is 0?
It's a point.
So we are calling that circle as points. Such circles we call as point circles. For example, you can take x minus 2 whole square plus y minus 3 whole square is equal to 0. If you calculate radius for this, radius square is 0, right? Calculate radius. That is 0. How many points satisfy this equation? Only one point. No. Only one point satisfies. What is that point? You have to put x value 2 and y value 3. Only then this would be satisfied. If you put any other value, this equation will not work. Because anything when you square, either it will be 0 or positive. Anything when you square 0 or positive. Their addition will be 0 when both the terms are individually 0. So this is satisfied only by x equal to 2 and y is equal to 3. That means, yes, this equation is satisfied by only one point, 2 comma 3. All right. So yes, point circle means we have to think like this. Exactly one point will satisfy the circle equation. Only one real point lies on the circle. And what is radius of the circle? That is 0. In my mind, always I am thinking like this. So I have a circle. Center is 2, 3. Yes, this radius is 0. Radius 0 means what is happening basically? All these points on the circle, they are moving and getting converged at the center. So in case of point circle, radius is 0 and only one point lies on the circle. That is the center of the circle, 2, 3 only. All right. Is it clear? When I say radius 0, that means when I say this distance is 0, what is happening? That means this point is coinciding with this. The point A is coinciding with center. Point B to C distance is also 0. That means B and C are coinciding. So all the points are getting coincided with the center. That's how we have to understand. Okay. Then if G square plus F square minus C is greater than 0, then no problem. Okay. Under the root, we have some positive number. Radius root 3 means what? Yes, we have circle with some radius non-zero value. That means how many points satisfy circle equation now? Infinite points satisfy circle equation. All right. So again, what is summary of this concept? If radius is imaginary number, that means no real point is lying on that circle. So we are calling it as imaginary circle. Radius 0 means only one real point is there on the circle. And we call the circle as point circle. Radius greater than 0 means how many points lie on the circle? Infinite real points. All right.